Probably could hear us now. Probably have to push that button. Yeah, you need to turn your stream sound off. Unless you want to be behind and you could just have that on and Discord turned off. It's like 4 seconds. They can hear us now because the DM has to turn on. Well, I don't see my meters running.
I heard that.
Yeah, I heard that.
I see the players. I don't see the DM working.
I can hear everything on the stream.
You can hear me?
Yep.
Well,
Sound effects, DM, and players.
huh.
Yep, it's working.
The button pushed helped. Yeah. Yeah. Every volume good? We good? All right. Let's
Sounds good.
go. Let's go do some stuff in D&D. That's a good one. I like that one. All right, so close those up, and you guys make your way to a house of 1,000 faces, which is a quick note on the Neverwinter map, just so you guys can see where it was at. It's N10, House of 1,000 Faces. And as a reminder, this tavern gets its name from the many mirrors and mannequins positioned around the common room, a homage to the fact that it was a fashionable boutique before the ruining. The House of 1,000 Faces is not just a run-of-the-mill tavern, it is also the headquarters of the Harpers in Neverwinter. Although this faction is somewhat unrepresented in the city, there are around a dozen agents who have a variety of roles within the city, each aiming to keep Neverwinter's growth stable and to prevent Lord Neverwinter from accumulating too much power. Yeah, they like to do that too. They keep the nobles in check a lot. But there is a socially awkward young woman named Sansi Thunderquill who watches over the Harper's teleportation circle. But you guys have a note. It says get us to Waterdeep ASAP. So
pass.
anything that you guys can think of that you needed to tend to in Neverwinter before you to Waterdeep?
Do we want to give any direction to Captain Graysail, guys?
Should she sail
Well,
and meet us
their
there?
direction right now is preparing the voyage for sailing, right? You guys are going to Luskan soon.
Mm-hmm.
Was what they
Once we
were
get
kind
back,
of,
yeah.
yeah.
Finish bolting down those cannons.
And she's not anxious to be tied up to the dock if there's pirates about. Ghost ships riding up the river. So she's on call. You're gonna have to. Hello, can you come get us? We're in Waterdeep. Teleportation circle's broke. I'll be there in 22 days. Fuck. Well, at least you're stuck in Waterdeep, right? I mean, if you're gonna get stuck somewhere,
Right.
it's probably a place to be,
Could be Baldur's Gate.
right? Could be Neverwinter. All right, so you guys have no problem getting teleported to Waterdeep. So, and let me close that. And who's not familiar with Waterdeep, the city of splendors? Anybody? Everybody kind of familiar with it? Big, huge metropolis.
little bit.
A little bit. It's probably the biggest city on the Sword Coast by far.
Is the water there as deep as I've heard?
It's some deep water. Definitely deep water. Matter of fact, the water is so deep in the harbor that there's a city down there.
And a dragon lives down there.
A dragon. Ooh. It's always a dragon living somewhere. But here's a map of that came with the module of Waterdeep. Big map. Big map. And you guys teleport into the city,
The castle ward.
the castle ward for sure. Somewhere down in here. This Harper's safe house, kind of secure little area. You can tell this place is watched 24/7. There's people kind of hidden all around watching it. And there's multiple chambers, but you guys are kind of, when you get out of the place, you're like, I don't really remember how to get back to that place for some reason. You're like, "Oh, that's weird."
Well, how
But-
the hell are we supposed to get back?
You have
More
to
Harpers.
get escorted.
Did the king
gotta
give us any kind
pick
of
up
letter
escorts?
of recommendation or explanation?
He did. You guys have like a writ from Lord Nevermember.
Never remember.
Nevermember. Tells you that you're investigating pirate attacks. You've already sent word ahead of you. The Harpers already know that you're coming and why you're here. And one of the Harpers walks you out to the street, and she points up, way up on the top of a big mountain on the back. And she says, "That's your destination. Up there. The castle. You have to go see the lady."
Get our exercise today.
Lady Silverhand.
I was
She's
just
a-
gonna say, lady. Is it the lady?
She's the
Laurel?
daughter of a god, yes. One of the sisters, she is. They say she's over 700 years old and doesn't look over 20.
Well, guess we best get going.
So, as far as
Do they
you
have
could
any
tell, your
jaws or
first
anything?
initial look, it doesn't look like they're preparing for a great battle. There's like celebration going on. It's Mardi Gras. It's Water Gras. I don't know. What were you
was that,
going to
Sven?
say?
Is there any kind of rickshaws or
Dre?
public transportation we can use to get up there? Wagons or something?
You're like, I swim, bitches. I ain't walking all that way. Yeah, you guys can hire
Dre?
a dray.
hmm
Is that what they call the little carriages?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it might take you a few minutes to gather one up and get loaded up and all, but you think in the long run, all the breaks and stuff you're going to have to take? The dray driver asks you, "Is there anything that we need to know? Do I need any ID to get us past all the towers?"
We have a writ.
Oh, excellent. Keep that handy. There's about 12 towers between here and up top. So you guys
Suppose it'd
make
be
your way.
dangerous to try and fly over the towers.
Yeah, the Griffin riders would probably look at you like you're like a state trooper comes up next to you when you're speeding and he goes, eh, eh, eh. they would go, like, slow down.
With crossbows bow.
I saw one way up ahead of me, right? And I was speeding for sure. And I'm like, he's way up there. I got plenty of time to slow down. And then all of a sudden, he's like, slows way down and gets up beside me and goes, and then takes off again. I was like, okay, I'll slow down. I was like, whew.
That's
All
better
right.
than a pull over.
Yeah, way better. So Castle Waterdeep is an enormous residence of Open Lord Lady Lariel Silverhand, and a meeting place for the Council of Masked Lords, who rule over the city of Waterdeep. The castle is an imposing structure with 9 looming towers built with huge blocks of gray stone. The only route to access the castle is up a steep and winding road peppered with guard towers. So as you get in, you go through the whole formal, wait here, get this, sit there, have this, eat some of this, have some tea and crumpets, all that crap. And finally, after, 15 or 20 minutes of stuff, you're brought into a separate room that kind of overlooks the city, like a big window does. And Lady Silverhand, she says, you can see her, she says, I'm Lady Silverhand. You come from Neverwinter?
So is Nystagmus our mouthpiece?
Probably. Yeah, that's right. We do come from Neverwinter. We have this map that shows a potential attack on your city.
I've got a copy of this map already. I didn't have it translated yet. Interesting.
And I go ahead and tell her about, now that it's translated, that we actually encountered something that we think may have been that first translation on the map.
What was it? What is a Chrysichus? She tries to pronounce the name.
I don't know if Nystagmus ever knew what it was, but I'll describe the creature to her.
An obelith. There was rumors there was one in that area. I will send some of my trusted associates there to investigate. Now, as far as what you can do for me, we only have a handful of ships to spare. The majority are of the defense with the Dark Ward and the pirates. But we also have a standing alliance with the Merfolk and Sea Elves of Therqualinar, which resides in the harbor. It's a city beneath. I will alert them that you have reason to believe that the attack will be in the next day or so, is my understanding. Interesting, though, that underneath Waterdeep here it says Conch. Just yesterday, I had one of my nobles, Pasha Aaron. Matter of fact, I think it was 2 days ago, he had a treasure stolen. It was a conch. Perhaps you should investigate that for me.
Yeah, we would be happy to.
The Zelfern Villa is in the Sea Ward. She shows it to you on a map where it's at.
Should we have some kind of letter of passage from you stating that we're investigating this? So that we don't get caught up with the City Watch or something?
Yes, I will make sure that is brought to you before you get off the property. Now, I have other business to tend to. I have a meeting of the Masked Lords. We're going to try to combat the situation. So
Good luck.
please let me know if you have any information or if you find any clues as to what this means under Baldur's Gate. The Replinskisk or whatever it was. I didn't open it again.
Rumpelstiltskin.
Rumpelstiltskin. All right, so it's about noon or so in Waterdeep. Think on if there's any side things that you guys want or need, or
Waterdeep's a pretty big city. Do we need to buy any breathing potions?
Waterdeep is enormous city, but I do believe everyone in the party now has the ability to hold their breath or breathe underwater for at least an hour, right?
Oh, okay. Just check.
Is anyone not able to hold their breath or breathe underwater? No, that's what I thought. Except for maybe the owl. Who? Octopus. So in the center of the seaward is a lavish villa owned by the Zulfers. The villa is of Kalashite construction, so it's like very, you know, Aladdin. You know, it's tall spires, and somebody can sing the song if you want. And you guys get kind of asking questions around before you guys go into, up to the keep, and they got their main money from trading gemstones in Kalimport. They've been here about 10 years or so. Oh, good. I get to do my head side to side again. So you'll have to come here and... that's, the family is Pasha Aaron. I am Pasha Aaron.
He's a pasha, huh?
Pshaw.
Pasha.
Pasha.
What can I do for you? Please, please, have some tea and cookies. These are curry cookies. Very, very good.
I will go ahead and show him the note or letter that the lady gave us, and then say,
You've already shown that to get this far.
okay, yeah.
You know.
And then explain, that we are investigating the theft of this conch that, that we heard was stolen.
He's like, oh, let me show you where we used to keep it. Come, please come. It's in the gallery.
How did you come by this treasure?
Oh,
And is it
what
anything more than just a simple sea animal shell?
it is very, very important to me and my family. It's a heirloom we've had in our family for many, many generations. It is very magical.
In what way?
In the ways that only people in my family would know about.
I
gives
suspect
us-
not.
It gives us many blessings.
How so? I mean, you're going to have to be open with us if we're to help you recover your treasure.
Who knew about it? Other than the family.
The only
Your
people
mistress,
that come and
perhaps?
go out of this room is myself and my son Hazid.
And where is your son right now?
My son is not here at the moment, but he will be back very soon. I sent runners to find him as soon as I knew you were on property.
So he takes us into the room where it's stored.
Yeah, it's like a gallery. He's got like a case. It's like a big glass case, and you can see the little stand that it's supposed to sit on. The glass case is intact.
Is
There's
it?
no signs of forced entry?
Everybody give me here, I'll push it to you. I got the power. What the hell was the roll?
And
Ooh.
what kind of alarms are on the room?
He's like all the got to get my head going. All the alarms were in good shape. Nothing was set off. Investigation. All right, here we go. Select all. Investigation. Request roll. And the ship rolls a 9.
I didn't
All
open the
right.
ship.
It's still in the party sheet. That's where it pulls it all
Oh.
from. The party sheet. Yeah, none of you guys see any signs of breaking and entering or anything out of place. It all looks copacetic. There is an alarm cast on the only window that's outside of this room. There is no windows inside of the room. It's a secure interior room, and the door has a password code on it.
And I assume only you and your son know the password to the room?
Apparently not. Because my son says he did not take it.
How old is your son?
Oh, he is ripe. He is about 25.
So Squall would look at Nystagmus and the rest of the group and say, "Hey, if I had some time, we could put the sun into a zone of truth. But I would need time to prepare for that. We'd have to do it tomorrow."
Well, we can do our best right now, and then we can always try to come back tomorrow if we don't
Right.
think we've, if we've explored all our other leads.
So not too much longer after you guys are there, Hasid comes in. The son. And he's like, Hasid, these are... Finally, the crown has sent someone to investigate. I thought we would more of a top priority in the city, but I suppose not. He's a little upset. It's taken somebody so long. like you guys just got here and he's upset that it took you guys too long. It's like not necessarily you guys, but and
Took too long for the city to react.
Hasid's like, "It's very nice to meet you. I am Hazid. Are you going to find our conch?"
Yeah, we're going to try. What can you tell us about it?
Oh, it usually sits in that case over there, but it's no longer there. Someone has taken it.
Was anybody around? Did anybody see anything or hear anything?
Are there servants that we might be able to get information from?
No
Caesar wants to
servants.
study-
Yeah. I'm gonna make you guys roll this, but please.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
So Ember, you believe this kid, but everybody else doesn't. You get a 6. Even the voyage, the ship doesn't believe the kid. It's like, no. Yeah, you can determine he is trying to reveal the truth. The ones that succeeded on a DC 10 insight. And we had a 19, an 18, a 20, a 24, a 12, a 10, and a 6.
Wait, did you say he's trying to reveal the truth or
He's
Yeah.
trying not to reveal the truth.
not to?
Not to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this motherfucker's lying.
Oh, yeah. He's hiding
He got the
something.
shit.
He's definitely hiding something.
Son, you
You
need
don't-
to sit down.
You
in
don't
this
know
chair
if
right
he's
here for a
hiding
minute.
something about the conch or what, but he's definitely trying to hide something, and that's what you're discussing. So
You need to sit down in this chair right here. It'll go easier on you if you just come clean.
what do you mean if I come clean? I am telling you everything I know.
No, you're not. See, we've been using magic to determine whether or not you're telling us the truth, and you're not. So you need to tell us the truth here.
And is your intention like trying to persuade the
dis-
truth out of him,
I'm
or are
trying
you
to
standing on his
deceive him.
foot and leaning in and looking at him?
And now I'm trying to deceive him that, yeah, I mean, it's kind of like, in the interrogation chamber, I light a cigarette and I get down his face and I
So
take
give
a
me an
drag and I-
intimidation check then.
Good cop, bad cop him.
yeah.
Put a talon on his shoulder.
He's like, it was a woman. It was a woman.
Oh,
I swear,
shit.
it was a woman.
It's always a woman.
He says he was showing the item off to a woman he was dating, and it got confiscated by the owner of Tomora's Blessing.
By the owner of Tamora's Blessing, and
Mhm.
just what exactly is Tamora's Blessing?
It's a tavern / gambling hall.
In the dock.
When you
wards,
say
no doubt.
confiscated, did you lose it in a gamble? Or what
Uh,
do you mean by why would they
well-
confiscate it?
The owner doesn't allow magical items there.
So you took it out of this protected room to impress this woman, and then the owner of this tavern took it away from you.
I didn't know she could tell.
Were you?
It's
were
not
you
my fault.
bragging?
It's someone else's fault. I don't know who, but I don't want to accept responsibility. He refuses to accept responsibility, blaming everyone else for the theft.
What does this item do that the owner would have an interest in it?
The owner of Tamora's,
Yeah, that they would confiscate it. What does this
it's
just?
magical.
It's magical how? In what sense?
Oh, it blesses our city. It blesses our family. It's a blessing.
That's just,
Very, very powerful. Blessing.
So
So you
what's
have
this
not a-
dude's dad saying?
He's like,
Somebody
"Oh, do
wanna
I-"
get
he's
that
like,
very,
why you do
very
this?
bad."
Why you let some girl come in? No, do, 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 do. He's pissed. Do, 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 do. Now what are we gonna do? That thing help us build our entire fortune. Do, 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 do. He's pissed.
Did the woman ask you to bring this, or was this just your own idea?
I think it was my idea. Oh, I think it was my idea. Wait, I gotta get my head
You
going.
took it to try to get laid, didn't you?
She was very pretty. I don't remember her name, but
What does the owner require in
she
order
was-
to release it?
She
Why
was
haven't you gone back and retrieved it?
she was definitely laughing when the item was taken away from us at the blessing.
Mm-hmm.
I
Does this
tried to
item
ask for it back, but she insisted. I snuck it in,
does
and
it
it's
perhaps help you
disintegrated.
persuade people into doing things or something?
Oh, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
What do
I'll
you mean
never let anyone
disintegrated?
play with my conchs again. That's what they say she does with them. They disintegrate.
So I'll talk to the father.
Strictly
Do you have a
no
servant
magic
that can take
allowed.
us there?
What's that?
I'll ask the father, do you have a servant who can take us there?
A servant that can take you there? They could tell you where it's at. Timmy, what's up, bud? What's up, wee whacker?
We like servants.
Make the son
Conk.
come with us.
Yeah, he needs to point her out.
Yeah, he can take you down there.
She took my shit.
All right, let us go.
Let's see. Where the hell's the stupid thing at? Oh, it's down in, it's near the Dockwards. What do you know?
Hmm.
So
Slumming it, were ya?
it is right here, W5, south end of the map and near the Dockward. It's actually in the South Ward. Tamora's Blessing, named after Lady Luck, this seedy tavern cum casino promises a shot at some meager winnings and an unforgettable evening with some unusual clientels. The place is, if you ask around outside, is owned by Lady Gernan Copperguts, a rough, tough, and mean old dwarven female. She'd rather punch her way through a problem than talk about it. The tavern has a strict no magic policy.
What are we gonna do with all our magic items, guys?
We're on official business.
So yeah, when you like walk up like around the corner and you're thinking we're getting official business, you see the doorman is a hill giant. He's like, "You ain't got no magic, do ya? 'Cause if he gets past me and gets inside, he gets disintegrated."
What do you mean disintegrated?
Just vaporized, gone, totally gone, never seen again, disintegrated. However, over there in that room, we do have very nice secure lockers that only you have access to. They're warded.
Yes.
If you wish to go in, you can take your items elsewhere or store them in the locker.
What do you guys think? Should we maybe get a locker but leave maybe somebody out here to watch over them just in case?
Yeah.
I say we get a locker.
I'm willing to stay out here and guard this stuff while you guys investigate.
All right, sounds good to me.
Yeah, so rather than empty my inventory sheet, can we just pretend? Is there pretending allowed in this game?
Yeah, if you guys wish to push the limits and leave a magical item on yourself, then just let me know.
No, I'll put the stuff in there, but I don't want to have to,
No, I'm cool with that. Yeah, don't do all that crap. You're not gonna be here that long. It's not like you're gonna get
not
into
that
a, it's not like
I
you're
don't
gonna
have
get
a
into a
bunch of it.
fight or something, right?
No.
I don't know. I don't
Right.
know. It might
Us?
happen.
Never.
So it takes me about 5 minutes to sit there and take this out, put this out, take off my ring here, backpack this,
What was that movie where they undid
gold
guns
locket,
for like? Oh, it was Airplane, I think, or one of those silly movies.
blazing
Yeah,
saddles.
we're the guys with the metal detector, and he's like taking off his fake leg and stuff.
No, this was where they were guns. They were like taking guns out of every pocket.
Blazing
And
saddles.
was it Blazing Saddles? Wow. So let's see. Has no strict. So you go in. So there's lots of gambling tables. There's Three Dragon Ante, Lizard Racing, and Dice. The tavern is always filled with an unusual range of folk, including drow, dragonborn, hobgoblins, orcs, and tieflings. Many a tall tale is spun here, and challenges to their veracity normally ends in blows. So on the balcony floor, like there's a balcony up top, you can see a elderly female dwarf watching over the floor.
Wow, I feel like we fit right in here.
Yeah. There's not too many places we fit in, is it?
Before I go
He's
to
like,
talk,
I was sitting over there, and he points to an empty table over in the corner.
All right, son, go sit down over there.
So yeah, he goes over there and sits down.
Just out of curiosity, I'd like to try to like discreetly cast a cantrip like light or something in here, just to see if the casting works. Like maybe underneath a, pull a curtain back or something, and
Is light have it's touch though, right? It's not a range.
yeah, just like pull a curtain back and just kind of touch the wall behind the curtain, see if light comes on.
As soon as you do that, an audible alarm goes off.
What the hell?
And you see the front door open, and actually a larger section of the front wall opens, not just the front door, and the hill giant steps in. He's like, "Who's casting spells in here?" He's hunched down, looking around.
Damn spellcasters.
Are you like got your foot over the spell?
Oh, I let it go immediately.
Oh, you turn it off immediately?
Yeah, as soon as the alarm went off, it just let it go.
Don't make us Release the hounds. And he looks around at everybody. And he goes back and gets on his little stool that's way too small for him out front. It's like a regular stool. He's sitting on it with one cheek. So there's no food in here. It's but you can tell there's some other rooms up on the above the first floor, right? Like poker rooms and stuff like that. There's a bunch of people in here.
What was this? Did the boy know this lady's name? We
He
were
did
told her
not.
name, right?
He didn't know her name. She had really big blue eyes.
But the name of the copper gut, what was her?
Well, that you guys
Yeah, the
find out.
owner.
That's easy enough to know. The owner's Coppergut, Lady Copperguts. You can see her up
Say we
there.
asked for her.
She's up on the balcony. Like, what are you gonna ask one of the dealers or something? The pit boss? Hey, can we talk to her? Point up to her.
Hey,
Yeah.
lady.
No, let's just. I assume we can see stairs. Let's just go up there and talk to her.
Yeah, she sees you guys kind of stopping the poker, gambling, the pit boss watching things, and she flags you up. She's like, "Get up here! What are you
Quit
doing?"
interrupting the flow.
Right? That's my pit boss. He's watching the people from stealing me. So she's like, "You're not here to gamble. What are you here for? You look like a spellcaster." Looks right at Ember. You're muted.
Yeah.
Did you say something, Sven? Oh, I saw your lips moving. What can I do for you? You fish boy, you look like you got pretty eyes. You talking to me?
Yeah. We came here looking for you. We are trying to track down a magical item that was brought in here, and we want to know what happens to the magic items once they come inside.
They're disintegrated.
Do I believe her?
No. No, you guys pretty much think that's pretty impossible. I mean, really?
Yeah.
Disintegrated?
Yeah.
At the very least, she resells them.
I mean, she seems like she believes it a little bit. But your insight says no. No way.
Well, this whatever it is that disintegrates the item, it's I assume some sort of magic spell. Can you tell us how it was placed on your establishment? Did you hire somebody to do it?
No, it's my ability.
Oh, so you do this. Well,
What's this item
That's-
you're looking for? Maybe I remember it.
yeah, I'll go ahead and explain it to describe the item. That we're
She
looking for.
looks down at Hazid and says, "Oh yeah, he was with that pretty filly, wasn't he?" Seemed pretty surprised when that item just up and disintegrated.
What would it take to undisintegrate it?
Ah, I see. How important is this item? This was last night, was it not?
Important enough that the Lady of Waterdeep has sent us to retrieve it, one way or another.
Oh, I see. Well, we don't need any
royal trouble, I suppose I could fetch it for you.
We'd appreciate that. Bullshit, 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 bullshit.
You look like you might be able to get some money out of her coffers for me, though. Perhaps you loan me some money until she pays you back.
Squall would just look down at all the money laying on these tables, gambling tables down here, and turn around and
We'll just
What?
call it a fine.
What's the
How much are
fine?
you talking about? Yeah.
Mm,
I'm sure his father will be willing to pay a respectable fine.
I see. Well,
price it high.
I didn't get a chance to investigate who his father is, but to make things undisintegrate around here, it costs a flat 500 gold.
Oh, come on.
Caesar just
That's
laughed.
surely not 200 gold. I mean, it's worth 200 gold. That's
And
come
up,
on.
no negotiations. 500 gold. That's it. You can have it now.
We'll charge the dad 700.
So Ember will give her the
1,000.
500 gold.
Smooth grand.
So,
She's like, what would you give me for the female?
What?
Hmm? Wonder if I
Sorry.
could tell you where the female's at. The one that got him drunk.
It's worth a copper or two.
I'll take it to my grave then. If you boys don't mind stepping back a little.
I'm not actually there.
oh,
I'm outside with the gear.
Oh.
Well, how about this? You tell us where we can find the female, and we will make sure that the Lady of Waterdeep knows how helpful you've been.
I see. I understand. And she quickly says, she's sitting with your friend down there now. And you look back over the balcony and she's sitting with the boy.
Sitting
Don't
back
forget, make sure you put a good word in with the lady. She's like, now if you don't mind, step back.
she like pulls open a compartment underneath, like where you guys are standing.
And she says, it's the only one in here.
And she pulls out a conch. A conch. There's a picture of that thing somewhere. Let's see.
Does it look just like a conch shell? That's it.
It is a conch
Or
shell,
is it
but there's some
gem encrusted?
magical writings on it.
Ah.
It's pokey. It's got thorns on it too. That thing looks like it would hurt.
Isn't that
You're
the Led
lugging that
Zeppelin
around
symbols
town.
album?
So Ember will say, is any of that 500 worth some credits at your table?
Absolutely. I'll get you started. Here's 50 gold worth of tokens. Ching.
All right. So Ember will go and sit down at one of the dice tables.
You just take all 50 gold. You're like, screw you guys. I don't care if you want to play poker or not.
It was all my 500 gold.
It's true. It was my money.
Right?
It's my money. I got to get it back from somebody. Or maybe I'll win it.
So I want to ask the Copper Guts again. So you said that the lady down there was getting him drunk. Can you tell us a little bit more about that? What you saw?
Oh, they were just in here. She was playing him like she plays a lot of the folks that come in here.
Does she work for anybody?
She leans
Probably
forward,
works
and
for this lady.
I think she's
Yeah.
got Italian blood in her.
She have any eyeballs tattooed on her?
I wouldn't know about that. At least not on the uprights, anyways. I'm a little shorter than she is.
Throw that shell in the bag, but don't let the kid know we got it yet.
Let's see. The tavern. Let's casting spell disintegrate. Yeah, there's a lot of Italian guys around here. It's like
Benny bag of
Ember
donuts.
sits down next to somebody. He's like, "Hey, you come to play three card ante, huh? You want the calzone? I have one in my bag over here. They don't serve no food here. We'll have to bring it in from outside." Haven't seen you around here. You look pretty spicy. Like a spicy meatball. So
Yeah, we
So
totally couldn't
you
tell
find
you were
out
typing
that
fixes,
I mean, you're probably going to question her, I'm sure, but she reveals to the characters that she was tasked with retrieving the conch from the villa. So she decided rather than infiltrating, she seduced Hazid and got him to bring the magic item out to boast about it. She proceeded to get him drunk and bring him here, and then the item got confiscated, and that's where it's at.
So who hired you?
The Zenterm.
Huh.
She had to have known it was gonna get confiscated if she's been in here before.
Yeah, how is she planning on getting it back from the dwarf?
Right.
Yeah, I'll ask her that.
She looks around. The dwarf. She's like, the dwarf only owns the operation. My friends run it.
It's a Zentarum place, huh?
I don't think the name fits the locale. Tamora's blessing. You usually think of
Meanwhile,
Tamora as a
Ember's-
good god, and this is a gambling hall. But Tamora is
Ember
the
is
lady
rolling his
of
dice.
money. So you got like all 50 gold on one roll, or
No, I'll do like 15 at a time.
15 at a time. All right. Well, let's see how well your first hand is. You're playing dice, right?
Craps.
Yes, that's what I'm proficient in.
Well, I don't know how to play craps, but I do know how to roll a d20 instead of CR. Well, guess what? You won the first hand. How can I show a die roll?
Just drag.
I just
click
have
and
to
drag
drag
a
it
little bit
back.
and let go.
Just have to drag it back. And there was yours.
All right, so I'll just do it 5 times and then leave.
5 times. All right, let's do it 5 times. That's 4. Oh, you counting the first time? Okay. And then I am 1, 2, 3, 4. So a win. Oh, wait, let me open this up a little. So you got a 12, a 15, an 8, a 22, and I got a 15, so I won the first one. A 13, lost the second one. A 3 loss and a 19 loss. So I only won one and you won the rest. So you can do the math and add it to your sheet. Very good.
Yeah.
Well, he does have a +6 to his. It's a profession of dice, so proficiency in dice. So baby needs a new pair of shoes. He's over there gambling away,
Make back some of that 500 gold.
right? He's like, I'm getting it one way or the other. All right, so you have the conch.
All right, so they're done talking to her. As they're getting ready to leave, he'll head out as well.
As we're heading back, well, maybe we should wait till we get back into the family's manor. I assume we're going to take this back to the manor, guys.
Yeah, we gotta sell it back for 1,000.
I don't know. We might take it to Lady Silverhand.
That's kind of what I was thinking. Should we take it to her instead, and make sure that it's safe that way, at least until whatever this is over?
That's what I'm thinking.
That's a good idea.
I'm sure the family can have it back when all this is done.
Well, you have to at least show it to my father. Show him it's been recovered. You have to show him proof.
He doesn't know we've got it yet. That's what I said. Just put it in the bag. We won't tell the kid we got it yet. We'll just tell him we're still working on it.
Oh, I thought
So
you
we have to
guys were
come back for
questioning
it
the
later?
chick that he was sitting with.
Well, not about, we didn't tell her we had the conch.
So what did you tell her? That you're looking for the conch?
Yeah, exactly.
So you don't know that she's Zentrum either. Because she wouldn't have told you that if you didn't have the
Well,
conch.
no, we told her we were looking for it, and we wanted to know why she wanted it. We never said anything about showing it to her. When we
She-
were standing up there by the dwarf, I said, "Put that in the bag. Don't let him know we got it."
Okay, so let's just retro that. She doesn't tell you she's Zentrum. She tells you that he wanted to show it to her.
Okay.
She plays the innocent little girl. And she does a pretty good job of it.
Should we insight check that? Is her in need?
Yeah, because what's her name told us she's brought people here.
You don't
before
believe
like
her,
that.
Squall.
Yeah.
You get some tomato sauce on your shirt there, girl.
Yeah, I'm not sure what I could do about it though. Just
I mean, yeah, start a ruckus in here. We can mob is in here with you.
yeah.
I think that's Joey Bag of Donuts over there. You're not sure.
He gets around.
There's one in every family.
Yeah, I say we take this thing to the lady then. We don't tell the son. We send him back to his house and tell him that we'll report back in, to him and his father later, and we're going to, track down some more leads.
So, what do you tell him happened to the conch? You
can
questioned
follow
the
in
until to
dwarf, right?
find
He
out.
saw you talking to the dwarf.
Got disintegrated.
Yeah, we could tell them she told us to come back later.
Disintegrated, but come back later?
It's we're telling them that you know, it's our intention to recover this. That you know, we're working on it. We're working on it, but we're done with you.
No, it's the boy
Right.
that's wanting to know what you found out. You can dump the chick off, you know, you guys go outside or whatever, away from her, but he's like, what did she tell you? Does she have the conch? Is it disintegrated?
Yeah, we're working on that.
She told us you were a fool and got played by that girl.
So,
That's
but
right.
what do I tell to my father?
Tell them not to beat you too hard.
You were thinking with your little head and not your big head.
Oh, I know this, but the conch, we have to know about the conch.
We're
Wait.
working on it.
We're very good at what we do. I'm sure it'll be back in your possession in no time. Now get along home. Cindy.
Okay, I'll make sure my father keeps his team on it.
We've got top men on it.
Yeah.
Top men.
No,
With
he
the
says
18.
I'll make sure my father keeps their team on it, not your team. Meaning there's other people looking for it.
So we're gonna
So
head
here's
back to the lady.
Okay.
here's what I suggest. Krell, you take the shell, and you fly ahead.
He can't because of the towers.
That's right.
Yeah, there's a kind of a
Griffin
no-fly
Cavalry.
zone in Waterdeep.
Yeah, I forgot about that. We
Do
just
we-
mentioned that earlier too.
Do we
Skim
have
the
any?
rooftops.
Do we have any difficulty getting our magic items back?
No, not at all. Just have to pay the
Okay,
100
just making
gold to
sure.
open the locker. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Benny, come on, Benny.
They were all disintegrated.
So we'll get our rickshaw back and head up to the lady.
Okay, so you make your way back up to Castle Waterdeep, or whatever it's called. Castle Deep. Sounds better, doesn't it? Castle Deep. And you get audience with the extremely busy ruler of the city. And what do you tell her? She's like, ah, what can I do for you fine adventurers today?
Tell us what this does.
So I'll bring out the conch.
Oh, you've recovered Pasha's conch.
And I'll
Yeah.
hand it to Nystagmus.
And I'll say that, yeah, we are worried that this is there's some sort of larger plot here that you know this was taken and explain the circumstances where we found it, but that you know, we think the woman that this son was with was specifically trying to get this this item.
And you brought it to me and not to the owner?
Well,
Well,
with oh, go ahead.
Pirates looking for it. I mean, you know, if this is truly the item they're willing to try to sack the city for, then shouldn't it like?
And if their security was so crap that their son could walk out with it and
Right.
nobody knows.
Let me see what her alignment is.
Needs to be kept in a safer place.
Chaotic good. If it was lawful, she would have said, take it to the owner. it's his personal belongings, but she's chaotic. She's like, She's like, I think you should hold on to it.
Well,
There's also the matter of the fee. It was cost 500 gold to retrieve it.
I will send the Pasha a bill. Make sure you're reimbursed. She pulls out a trade bar out of her pocket. Clunk. Water Davian trade bar. 500 gold.
and what should we do with it? We need to know what the what's so special about this thing.
She says, I can ID it, but I need to research it for an hour. No, she doesn't. Sorry. No, she doesn't. So let me find the item.
Maybe you can give us some blessings.
So it's this iridescent pink conch shell weighs 1 pound. When you use an action to rub the conch, a cloud of thick sea mist flows out of the shell. At the end of your turn, the mist disappears with a flash of harmless lightning, and a Murad appears in an occupied space within 30 feet of you. A water genie.
It's a genie bottle, yeah.
And there's a table of 1 to 100 things that happens.
Great.
How often can it be used?
Now, there's only 4 entries. Oh, I'm sorry, 3 entries in the table. So why would you do 1 to 100 if there's only 3 entries in the table? 1 to 10, 11 to 90, and 91 to 100. I guess.
Oh, because the percentage chance
Yeah.
of something happening.
Why not just do 1d10 with a 1 and a 10, and then the rest being in the middle?
Mhm.
Right. Because it looks better when you roll all those dice. Jingo, what's up, buddy?
Yeah, when all those shadow dice go flying on your chat screen, you're like, oh shit.
So yeah, basically you summon a genie.
Can she tell us what the possible outcomes are, or not?
Well, she tells you that sometimes the genie's mad and wants to fight. Sometimes he serves you briefly, and then other times he grants wishes. Any way you cut it, a wish in 5e is nice.
Yeah.
If you cut it smartly. If players get greedy, the way I work a wish is it recreates any spell with no chance of failure.
Like resurrection or anything, huh?
Right. Well, I mean,
Resurrection
recreate.
depends on, the person has to be willing to come back.
Right, but
Or
I'm
not
saying
resurrect.
that if you were to wish wrong, I wish my dick touched the floor and your legs shortened.
Yeah.
That's how a wish can work.
Yeah.
Or it fell off.
Right.
So, what about? Did you have a chance to meet with the masked lords? Are they taking the threat of the pirates serious?
Yeah,
Seriously.
they're putting extra patrols in the harbor, and they're sent runners to recall some ships that should be in by dawn.
Cool. Can you get us to Baldur's Gate quickly?
She says word has already been sent to Baldur's Gate.
Cool. Our job
Stu,
here is done.
do they have the translation?
Translation for
Of the map.
Baldur's Gate.
you showed her the translation. Oh, Baldur's Gate. Yes, that's what she
Yeah.
meant. She sent word down there, whatever that
Okay.
Ramirez or there can only be one. And so you guys kind of go down to the dock ward just to get a peek on what's going on. She says if you guys are leaving, it's going to take them some time to get the right teleportation stuff together. And the dock ward's not that far, and you can see that they're moving some troops around. They're trying to get things organized, but unfortunately, they're not fast enough because just as the sun dips beneath the horizon, the streets of Waterdeep are assaulted with the blasting of horns. A raucous chorus echoes through the docks. Suddenly, jumping up from beneath the still waters of Deepwater Harbor, come dozens of piscine creatures. Piscine. Piscine?
Piscine.
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 Piscine
Fish-like.
creatures. The humanoids have shark-like mouths with row upon row of serrated teeth.
It's
Blood-curdling
Jabberjaw.
screams of fear follow the sounding of conch shells as the inhabitants of the docks are ravaged by the sea devils.
More Sahagin.
More
One-eyed
Sahagin.
Bastards.
And you happen to be down near the dock ward. What?
Time for some target practice, Caesar. Or
So, so I am going to push you a map. So you guys see down on these two docks right here, this one and this one over here, that at the end are Sahagins hopping up, and they're making their way down the docks as you guys approach from this direction. Anything you guys want to in particularly do before you get down there? Make sure you got you guys got a couple of seconds if you wanted to toss up, armor on yourself or something.
Yep. Put my shield on.
I want to fly a little bit out to the harbor, not so much high, but so that I have a clear shot at them.
Okay. And I actually got another map ready to go.
Drake, I want to reach into the bag of tricks and pull out some sort of fluffy creature.
Okay, hold on. Let me get this map going, and I'll give you guys one round of stuff. But let me drag you guys over here. And yeah, move your guys where you're at. Actually, you won't be quite that far on the map yet.
What are these tokens that are out here? Commoners?
Yeah, commoners. And the S's are Shahagan. Uh, the Shahagans are trying to capture the commoners, and they have like this carapace, like they're trying to shove on these commoners, like, especially on their head. They're trying to, they're struggling. And as you guys come running up, you can see that they're once they get a commoner with the thing on, they push them in the water. They drag them down into the water. So, do you have that table, Matt?
Yeah, I was just making sure you were ready. So, oh no.
All right. A
Couldn't have
big
been a giant rat.
could have at least been a giant rat, but
Is it diseased?
so I'll let you play the rat with his 1 hit point if you care to.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna use him.
2 on him. He'll go on your initiative. How's that?
Sounds good.
So let's get initiative going, boys. As we have a huge fight.
Yay.
Sirenscape just announced a new product they're making, Sirenscape Radio.
What?
Oh my god, I don't know if I can handle that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just got the email. It's just like non-repeating background sounds that you can have, and they have different moods like relax, fantasy, Cthulhu. So you can just
Depends on
put it
how
on in the
loud they
background.
are, right? Depends on how
Yeah.
loud they are. All right, so who gets to go first? All right, so you pull out a rat, and you get to go first too.
Sweet. What are like all these things? Are these boxes that I can't get over, or what am I looking at?
Wait, hold on 1 second. No, that's a roof, so you can go under it. It's like a open like tent, like a roof, so you can go underneath that or on top
Oh,
of it.
okay, cool.
It's on legs, like telephone pole legs kind of thing.
All
Dock
right.
poles.
Yeah, I want. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'm gonna cast Shatter because I think I can get more of them in that. 1 second.
Now the letter C are commoners. So keep that in
Oh,
mind
right.
if you care.
Yeah, yeah. Thanks. That's good because otherwise I probably would have fried some of them. Now that to me looks like I can get those 5 Sahagin without getting any of the commoners.
Yep.
Cool. So I'll go ahead and yeah, drop a Shatter right there and hit those.
Damn. Bunch of the Shahagan got blasted pretty good. 18 points of damage.
Yeah, I'll take that. And then how far can this rat move? So he can't go even get
How
close
far
enough to them. He'll just
how far can you throw him?
he
Oh,
can
you
move
already
20
used your
feet.
action.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
So
Use them to summon all the sharks. Throw them in the bay.
Oh, that's actually not a bad idea. Yeah. I'll tell him. I don't know who's close. I can't get to anybody. He'll just run out onto the dock somewhere. I don't know if we have a
Join his
token.
buddies. He's got buddies out there. They're like, he runs out there. Come on, let's go.
Let's. Do we want to put a token for him on, or just not even worry about it because he's a rat?
Because he's a rat.
Have we had a long rest, by the way?
If you should have had one, yes.
I'm
So if
still
you're
missing some spell slots.
yeah, you guys can go ahead and oh wait, no, you haven't had a rest.
No, we haven't because we went
Or
from
not
the
since
tower
the
to.
cathedral. No, you haven't. You could have taken a short rest, but not a long rest. So maybe Sven's character can gain some spells back since he's a wizard. So the Baron is the big one out there. Remember what the Baron looks like?
Yeah.
Bunch of arms. So it's like says some crap in Shahaganese. What do they speak? They speak Shahagan. Whatever that sounds like. Like flipper. And it's gonna move up a little. It's like over here barking orders. Reef sharks are being reef sharks. Alright, so he's trying to get that thing on, and the commoner's fighting him. Scuzzer.
Scuzzer's gonna bonus action a hunter's mark on this Shahagan Baron because the big guy's gotta go down. And I think it put it on him. Hold on, let me find him. Yep. And then he's gonna take a shot at him from where he's at.
Nice.
And
So you like
Five
thump him in the
damage.
back. He's like, he finally turns and looks and sees you guys. You definitely have his attention.
yeah, I'm gonna take another shot at him. And that one's gonna miss. And that is the end of my turn. I'm gonna
That's
yell,
'cause he-
Krell, shoot him!
It's because he saw you shooting at him the next time and he ducked. So yeah, this guy trying to get his prey does not get the stupid thing on him. This big chubby one. Of course, he's probably way far away. Yeah, he's gonna come booking up this way. He's a little overweight. I'm gonna back him up a little. Jumping over those little ramps and stuff. He looks like he's got some blood frenzy going on. No, not yet. Burnt sienna suspenders. He's doing his thing with the commoner, and he fails. This guy suck at putting that shit on. There should be a easier way. An easier way. Commoner.
Ah, he got it. So that commoner goes gerblunk in the water with this Shuhagen. Krell.
All right. Well, Krell is going to take a couple of shots at the old Baron. And that will not work.
Roll a d4. Kerbloosh.
No.
You're kidding me.
No.
My
Uh,
God.
like,
Okay.
oh, kerbloosh.
Okay.
Do you have another
Well,
weapon?
Then. Oh yeah, I have a crossbow. That was my longbow.
Oh,
So
I
you
only
get-
have one longbow.
It's a light crossbow?
It's
I
a
got a
hand
light
crossbow.
crossbow.
Oh, a hand crossbow? So you could fly over there and shoot him with the crossbow.
Yeah,
Or
I'll
you could
do
go
that.
after your longbow.
I'll shoot him with my. Can I dive down and get it? I mean, I've got 50 move.
What's you're 30 feet up?
I'm at 30 feet up.
Give me a acrobatics. Oh, hell yeah. You catch it before it hits the water.
All right.
Slipped
so
out
I-
of your hands.
Yeah, slipped just a little bit. So I assume that was my normal action. I don't get my second attack from that.
With a 28, I would
Oh,
say you're at a foot above the water, though, so you don't have a clean shot on the Baron anymore. But you do on these guys over here, or one of them sharks right there.
All right.
Or even the frosted mustache guy up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'll do frosted must.
Oh, nice.
And yeah.
A D8 with your
Nice shot.
with your crossbow.
No, this is my longbow.
Oh, that's
You
true.
guys
Dear,
scooped up my
dear.
longbow.
I was thinking it was a hand crossbow for a second. I was like, holy shit.
Just wait till
Yeah.
next time.
So you shoot the guy in his little squishy little fish head. He goes, falls down and slides off the dock into the water.
Now, was that my full move that I used to get my longbow? Because I have a move of 50, but
I'd say you got another 10 feet.
all right, because I'd go back up.
So you're up
I
at
put
10
up
then.
10 feet up.
Yeah.
All right. So from here, 10 feet up, do I have visibility on the Baron?
You've
not?
got a little impediment on the Baron. No, I think you got a clean shot on him.
Clean shot? Okay, then
Yep.
I am going to use Action Surge. And I am going to take a couple of shots back at the Baron.
Ooh. It's a hit.
And another shot. Did that miss? Okay, I'm going to spend a superiority die for precision attack. So I'll add 5 to that. Will a 20 hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I will do that.
It's faster just to drag
Damn.
the 5 to the modifier and then re-drag the hit to the token than it was to find the
Oh yeah,
sheet.
totally.
When there's that many shit in the combat tracker, you got to know the shortcuts.
And
Oh,
that's
your
my
rush came by?
Yeah, he stopped by.
Shiny crumb catcher. So yeah, everyone's got the attention now. So this guy is gonna start booking that way. Ooh. He's gonna come running up and stick Nostogamus. What has he got? 2 melee attacks, one with his bite and one with his spear or his
Does the
claw.
rat get an opportunity attack?
The rat's like, "Ee." Where? Well, let's see. So he's gonna try to spear you first, and misses, and he tries to claw you. Oh wait, what's? No, he tries to bite you. I'm sorry. Bite, and he hits. So he bites you for 3 points of damage. And then he's like, you can see him kind of, his eyes get big. He's like, as he licks your blood. And now he looks like he's going to have advantage to hit you since you are wounded. And Reef Shark number 4 is going to swim around and go, I'm a fish. And these guys are on land. Avant-garde jackets. He's underwater right now. Spiky eyebrows. He's gonna chuck one of his barnacle-covered spears up at you, Krell.
Okay. What's the range on it?
A 60 is maximum. He's like, Chuck! He misses. Kabloosh.
So he was at disadvantage?
Yeah.
Not that it matters, he missed, but yeah.
Well, I rolled it at disadvantage. That's why I missed. I dropped the 16, which would have hit
Nice.
probably.
No.
16 plus 3 would have been a 19.
Oh, that would have hit. 19 would have hit.
Yeah, because it tells you the die roll that it drops, right? Not the outcome.
Right,
Believe.
right, right.
Yeah. And he can only do that. And I think that's all he's going to do. Walrus Mustache is going to try to get this thingy on her head, and it goes in, and they go bye-bye. They drop in the water. Handsome. He's like, he's got like Nostogamus' looks. He's like, he's so handsome. I don't even. Oh, he's way out here on the end of the dock. That's why. He's gonna get up and start helping over here. Here, I'll show you how to put this on. And does not succeed. Ember. You see that there's some guards that are like 4 docks down, and they're starting to head this way. All of you guys do. I'm going to take them a little bit to get over here. Kind of crowded. People are screaming and fleeing, you know. You guys also notice, like, about, I don't know, 200-300 feet off ashore, you see a longboat that's kind of really low in the water, and you can see some more Shahagin and stuff out there. And
Are
another,
they attacking the longboat?
oh no, they look like they're on the longboat.
That's in range.
It's out there,
So
yeah.
I'm going to yell at this one next to me in Aquan to see if he understands what I'm saying.
Do you curse at him in Aquan, or do you say something sensible?
I have I put it in the chat. So I have worms for you, fish face.
I think he might understand a little bit of cursing in Aquan. Like, I know a little cursing in German because I was there for a couple of years, but I don't actually speak German, so it's not on my I can't add it to my resume that I speak German. So he can't add Aquan to his resume, but since you cursed at him, he looks over at you and he says a curse word in Shahagin that since you speak Aquan, you recognize. And he says, "At least I have a face."
Oh, burn.
That's fair. And I'm going to cast grease in this square right ahead of us.
Slipping and sliding. They're pretty much going that way too. Anything else?
No, that is all.
Ah. Kerbloosh. So he's under the water. Swims up underneath that boat. And well, you know what? He's a shark, right? Ah. So he like jumps up and tries to bite this commoner, and the commoner whacks him upside the head and splits his head open above his eye, and he bleeds in his eye for 1d6 rounds. So
I thought he was gonna throw his weapon 1d4 direction. Toss his
the
teeth
shark, he has dentures. Let me drop that on him before I pass his turn. Oh, I need to roll a d6. Nice. And this guy. Now, does he... Oh, I guess he can cut this way, yeah. Yeah, so he comes booking up to that square. With his spear and teeth out. I didn't leave much room for retreating, did I? You guys are in it.
I think retreat. I got plenty of room to retreat.
Yeah.
Wings.
Alright, Wings is going to help Nystagmus. And I can't pass the turn.
You just skip Squall?
Yeah.
Squall got skipped.
He's gonna shift over a little bit.
Well, I can't really get as a.
Let's do something a little bit different here. I'm going to actually just move you guys a little further up on the map in case you wanted to back up. I'll just shift these guys all back a little bit. Like that.
Thanks.
What happened to the... There.
Where's let's see, Scuzzer's underneath my. I think I'm targeting.
He's not under there. He's under the. Oh yeah, he's under the. Let's move
Yeah, I'm
him
under
up.
the
There.
navigation tool.
There.
There you go.
And I gotta check. Does this? No, it's 30 feet. Unfortunately, Krill, it's 30 feet. So, using a level 2 spell slot, I'm going to cast Bless. Yield standby. And it doesn't crash my Sirenscape. That's beautiful.
Your mic is high.
How about that?
Can hear you now.
I'm gonna cast it and I'm doing this.
I was saying that Krell's a little too far away, so I will just cast Bless on the immediate party right here. And
We got most of that. You
So-
weren't terrible.
walking around this guy right here.
Are you looking him over? Like giving him the once over?
I'm banging my mace on my front of my shield.
Foul tricks. Smart ass. Reef shark number 6. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. He's swimming. Mangled nose. So, does he see the grease? Can he see the grease? How does that work? Does he have a chance
Simply
to?
says that slick grease covers the ground, so they're in the midst of running down the street. I don't know how.
In a
visible
wet,
it
in like a
would be.
wet docks environment, you cast grease. Okay,
They're
let
slimy
me.
enough as it is.
Yeah, let me roll him a perception just so I can say I did right. Yeah, no. Okay, so he comes booking to that square, I guess.
So he is prone.
All right, so he like slips and slams up against this crate, and he stands back up. And can he keep moving, or he moves into that square?
Standing up would take half his movement. How much is
Yeah.
he used?
He's used his full action already to get there and get up, and so we know he's
Slips
dashing,
again.
and he slips again. And so he could get to there, right? 5, 15, 15 to get up. Yeah. So he's like, he has nothing
If it
else to
takes
do.
half his action twice, how would he be able to move again?
Because he moved 10 and fell down, and then 15 to get back up. There's his first action. And then he
Oh,
moved
doubled it.
5.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Yeah, he
5.
dashed. Yeah. Yeah, he can't do nothing when he gets over there. He's he's all covered
So
in
he's covered
grease
in
and
grease. We can just
yeah.
throw breadcrumbs on him and then fry him up. He's ready to go.
or
Throw breadcrumbs on him and the
you
seagulls
could
will
just
take
drop
out.
him. You could just drop him right in the fryer.
Just give
He's
him a
ready to
big
go.
fiery hug.
Why am I seeing this guy? Oh, he's way out here. Oh, he's trying to get the other commoner. Nope. Drops the carpus in the water. Bloosh! He's like, prick. He's got to go in after it. Jumps in the water. Floaty panties? Really?
Yeah, I noticed that earlier.
He's going to take the wild Chuck. Wait. He comes running towards the end of the dock like Lamar on Revenge of the Nerds and chucks his javelin or his spear at Krell. 20 feet, baby. See if I can get you. Oh, yeah, nice. Six points of damage. He pulls out another spear. They only got a few spears, though. And what's that? The top of the round? Reef Shark. Handlebar Mustache. Is well gonna come up this way. He could get to there and attack Squall with his spear and his bite, missing both times. The Baron is gonna go under the water. Floaty panties, he gets to go again? That's kind of cool. Gonna try to hit Krell again with his other spear. When he crits.
Bastard.
I'll let you figure that one out. I think he just stuck you in the freaking arm, didn't he?
Yeah, looks like it.
For how long?
Doesn't say.
All right, I'll make a call. It's just one round.
Okay.
Scuzzer, because it can't be forever.
Right, right, right.
So, Scuzzer's got advantage on perception or survival checks to find that Baron since he's got Hunter's Mark applied. And I want to see if I can find him to take a shot at him.
You can see bubbles going that direction. But, where are you at? Yeah, you don't
I'm
have
down
line
over
of
by the
sight to
navigator.
where he's at. He's out at the end of the dock, kind of, out there somewhere.
Alright. Well, I can't move to Hunter's Mark. I got to keep it on him, so I will target one of these closer ones. Okay, you already took him off, so he's not targeted anymore. Let me take a shot at Handlebar Mustache.
If I hide him, he untargets?
Yeah, he came off.
Yeah,
my
because
target.
we can't see him on the
Nice.
combat tracker anymore.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
but
I
he's
didn't
still got-
realize that if I hit him, the hunter's mark popped off. Though I didn't realize that. That's
Oh,
kind of cool.
did it pop off?
Oh,
no,
I
I
don't know.
can't see
You
him
said
on
it
combat
did.
Tracker.
Oh,
No,
I
I
thought
can't
you.
see him on the combat tracker,
Well,
Uh,
and I've
with
got it
Hunter's
applied to him,
Mark,
so I can't move it.
but you know where he's at if it's got Hunter's Mark on it. You got a
Yeah,
pretty good idea.
he showed me where the bubbles were at, and I can't take a shot at him from where I'm at.
Oh,
Yeah, because I got it. It says you roll advantage or perception or wisdom to find the target.
are you gonna move the hunter's mark?
No, I can't until he's dead.
Oh, okay, so it's on him then. Okay, it's
It
still
says-
on him. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's still on
yeah.
him.
It says, yeah, I think it's got to stay on him until he dies. I can't move it until he dies. That's the way I'm reading anyway.
I never knew that.
It says you choose a creature you can see within range, mystically mark it as your quarry. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra damage to the target when hit with a weapon attack. Advantage or wisdom to find him. If the target drops to 0 hit points before the spell
Okay.
ends, you can use a bonus action to subsequent move to turn of yours to mark a new creature.
Right,
So he's gotta be dead.
but you also got to consider the mechanics of the game. Is you could quit concentrating on it and use a bonus action to recast it, right?
Right.
So
Yeah, you could do that.
so what's the difference? You know, it's the same thing. It's a bonus action to move it or a bonus action to recast it. So
But it's a spell slot to recast it.
oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
I have
True.
to
plus
use
you've got
another
it.
spell slot.
You're tracking him too, so
Yeah, I can yell to Krell that he's coming towards him.
You can. Do you? Do I lose
Oh, I had the
voice?
wrong button pushed.
Oh,
No, I had the wrong button pushed. Yeah, I'm gonna yell to Krell, tell him that he's coming his way. Look at the bubbles in the water. I don't know
all
how
right.
far that bastard can jump out of the water.
Yeah, so you'll give him advantage on his perception if he goes to look for him.
Okay.
All right.
And
cool.
then I'm gonna target coarse handlebar mustache and take my shots at him.
He doesn't want to. He's like brushing his mustache. He's all like waiting to get hit in the
Your
elbow.
camera's off, Drake.
Yeah, I just turned it off.
Okay.
And that's a hit. Put a damage on him. And then I'm gonna take my second shot at minuscule right eye.
He's got a little tiny right eye. Like Popeye. There's a lot of people in this combat tracker. Why do they like these big old fights like this? Can't we just have like one huge Shahagan? Like with 8 heads?
And I would hate to run this in a in-person game. This many things?
Right.
All those damn
So both of
tokens.
them go down. And
Sahagins
that's
merge.
the end of Scuzzer's turn.
Sahagin Hydra.
Stogamus.
All right. If I cast lightning bolt like that, I can get all 3 of these guys, right?
Hey, what's up, passion for drawing? Look who's here, Morbania.
P4D. He made it back over here before I made it back to see what he's working on.
I went over and checked him out on Mixer. What'd you say? I'm sorry. We're all talking about stream.
No, no worries.
You moving?
No, those that line that hits all 3 of those Sahagin, right? With a lightning bolt.
Yeah. And I think you're gonna take care of the grease spell too all at the same time. Lightning bolt's not technically flammable, I suppose.
Oh, actually, I think it does say. Let's see here. The lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
Yeah, I think is grease flammable?
It
Yeah.
doesn't
Yeah,
say
grease
anything
fire.
in the spell.
It doesn't. So it's like more like lard or something. It just melts. It doesn't like actually. All
They all
3 of them failed.
Nice.
Oh, no, wait. Look at all those 1s and 2s. I'm going to go
know.
ahead and, because, like, none of them died either. I'm going to go ahead and use a sorcery point to use Empowered Spell. And I'm going to re-roll. I can re-roll up to 5. I'm going to re-roll all 5 of those 1s and 2s.
Okay, so you're gonna just roll 5d6. Don't roll damage, and then we'll figure it out. So let's see. You got.
So I
Extra
do
7.
8, isn't it?
Should be 15 minus 8.
Yeah, 15
yeah,
minus 8, so an extra 7
you're right.
damage.
An extra 7.
To all
Do math.
3 of
Total
them.
of 28.
Total of
Yes.
28 to. Wow, I gotta find him. Shiny Crumb Catcher. Husky. Alright, so they took 21 and they had 22 hit points. So all the ones that have 21 damage, I'm deleting.
That one
Sweet.
next to Squall's dead too.
Mr. Right Eye.
And
Yep.
then as my bonus action, after casting that spell, I get to move 10 feet without provoking opportunity attacks. So I'll go ahead and move back 10 feet.
Do you like walk backwards and go nanny 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 and like flipping them off, stuff like that?
No, it's actually flying. So I fly up into the air and flip him off.
He did a little backflip. Nice.
Oh wait, can I have the rat come over and try to bite one of them?
I think you're better off having the rat like try to distract one of them to give the help action.
That's a good idea. Can I? I'll do that on the on Ember for the mangled nose.
Okay, cool. So Ember, you got a little rat like jumping up at this mangled nose and going to give you advantage. Reef shark number 4 is doing his thing. He goes under the water. Mangled nose, there he is. So he's gonna try to look all embarrassed as he fell twice running over here, but he catches he gets his composure back, and he looks back, and you both see that his spear's laying over there too. He's like, like where he fell, and then he looks down and he goes and pulls out these long claws, and he just rakes at you with it, and then he tries to bite you. What were you saying?
You still have prone on that guy too.
Oh, nice. He's crawling around on the ground.
On him twice.
Right?
He's like slithering. He's like Harry Potter. All right, his claw is a miss, and then he goes "Arr," and he tries to bite you, and he misses with that. Arr. He's all embarrassed still. Stylish whiskers. This guy's way out there. Way out there. You know what? He's gonna go underwater. Krell.
All right, Krell is going to fly straight up 50 feet, so he's going to be at 60 feet now.
Jump out of the water that high, biatch.
Yeah, take a look, see if I can see the bubbles that Scuzzer mentioned. See if I can't take a beat on that Baron.
Yeah, give me a perception at advantage, please, sir.
I'm pretty good at perception.
Then you got a pretty good chance of... Actually, you got a great chance. Yes, you can see bubbles, so you guys know he's in the square, but he is 20 feet down. Well,
Okay.
15 down. So, I don't know how shooting into the
I'm
water
not
still would be
shooting It's
at
not
a
like underwater combat.
disadvantage.
Would it?
The arrow is
For an arrow?
entering the underwater. Yeah, an arrow doesn't fly that great underwater.
I don't know.
Arrows
we
tend to
fished with
penetrate
arrows.
pretty well underwater.
Yeah, we fished with arrows
In
around
in
here.
5e they have disadvantage though because they were shot out of a bow.
Well, it's the shooting underwater part with the bow that's so awkward, not the passage of the arrow through the water.
Yeah, it would be the bowstring being slowed by the water.
That's all right. It's cool. I'll attack one of these other guys.
I still think
Panties
it's got
piss me
some
off.
kind of
He's
harder
gonna
to
come up
hit.
sooner or later.
Yeah. You floated his panties away.
And his buddy.
It's like raining freaking death.
And then I will use a bonus action to second wind myself.
Ah.
And I'm done.
Going down. Squall.
All right, so by the looks of I mean these little rowboats are quite a ways down below the dock, right? Can I see this guy, this raider, Damage Beret?
He's under the rowboat in the water.
Oh,
I mean, he's kind of under there. You know he's under there. You can hear him under there. He's making all kinds of fish noises and stuff, but you don't have line of sight to him.
all right, so he's not an immediate threat to us.
Um,
All right, so Mangled Nose beside us right there. I think I'm just going to. Has anybody attacked him yet? Doesn't look like it.
he
He's
fell down
covered in grease,
twice.
though,
He's covered in
and a
grease.
rat's attacking him.
Wait, did the lightning
Well,
bolt go
he
through him?
succeeded-
No.
No.
Yeah, he succeeded on his save for Sacred Flame, which that means he takes nothing. And I'm going to start that way.
Stupid sharks. What the hell are they gonna do? I know what they're doing.
Waiting for somebody to go in the drink.
Waiting for me to shoot him.
Uh-huh. They'll pop up every now and then. So,
Whack-a-mole. Whack a shark.
so this guy like pops up. I don't have a climb speed. So he needs to like at least kind of give me a little bit. He's not too weak though. All right, so he spends 5, 10, 15, 30 feet to climb up here. So that's his move. And let's see. And he says, as Squall's running down the dock, he does the magical loogie with a range attack disadvantage on Squall.
The magic loogie.
Pooh! Spits some poison, and it goes flying past you, and big green ichor lands on the ground next to you.
Nah, another big spot of grease.
Yeah, don't slip in that.
Ew. That's all he could do. Reef shark number 3. Dun 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 dun. He's circling. Wings.
He's gonna come over here and help out in attacking miss, who are hopefully will attack him.
Ember.
Alright, so I bring up flame from the back of my hand, grab it, and throw it as this thing gets blasted with this spiritual light.
Why did you have disadvantage?
Because it's a range spell.
Oh. 26. Smells like fish sticks. Tilapia. He's trying to get this stupid thing on this guy's head, and he succeeds. All right. Kersplash. Drags him in the water with him.
I can put this on his head. No, you can't. Let me try. Drops it in the water. Has to go get it. Jumps in the water after it. Jingo, thank you for the biddies. 300 biddies. That was his turn as he's swimming top of the round. Is damaged beret gets to go. Oh, nice. I like this initiative thing here. As he goes, where are you going? Dodge my
On your
spit.
dance card.
Dodge my spit. Oh, so as he comes running up, he goes "Tuh," before he gets to you.
Keep
So he
spitting at
tries to
squirrels.
spit on you and misses
Missed
again. And then makes 2 attacks. One with its bite and one with its claws or net. You're a big guy. I don't think what's his strength? Is he silly? Let's see. At 13, yeah, you look a little bigger than he does. He's like, no, I'm gonna claw. So he comes up and tries to claw you. And misses and tries to bite you and connect. Oh no, he missed with his bite too. 19 misses you? Wow. What you got going on? Oh, you got your shield on, don't you?
Dong.
Handsome. Still trying to put that damn frickin' thing on him. Oh, and he succeeds this time. Say goodbye to Charlie. Oh wait, he couldn't have done it. It was in the water. Nostogamus.
All right. First, I want to move to there. And then from there, I'm going to target the mangled nose Sahagin and try to use lightning lure on him. Sweet. So he is going to take some damage. A little bit, and then I'm going to pull him 10 feet towards me into the grease. Because he needs to go back in there and fall down again.
I think so.
That's funny.
Hi, Phil.
And as a bonus action, I will use my Pearl of Power to regain a 3rd level spell slot. And I'm done.
Comes sliding up and slams up against the crate. Falls down on the ground. And then he looks, and you both look at the same time, and he picks up his spear that he left there the last time he fell down. He's like, "Meh." It's not his turn,
His
though.
nose was fine before he started this fight.
All right. Reef Sharp comes up. Sorry, I'm doing stuff, guys, so. Krell, I'm sorry, Wings gets to go first. He's gonna go
moves
flutter in
and,
that guy's face.
Helps out Squall.
Krell.
All right. I'm gonna take a shot at Handsome.
He's like trying to. He's like, go left to drop the thing in the water. Whack! And he gets hit in the back. He's like, yeah. Turns around, says something to you as you hit him in the throat. Whack! He falls over.
And then I want to look towards. You said there was a rowboat.
It's a longboat, and it's really
A
low in the
longboat.
water. You can only see like part of the longboat sticking out, maybe a couple of oars. And now that you look out there again, you can see that all the occupants are swimming out into the harbor towards a beacon of light that's out there, shining up
All
out of
right.
the harbor.
Well, I want to head that way. I want to fly out that direction
Well,
and
you're
shoot any Sahagin I can.
you're probably, I would say, 300 behind them, and they're swimming at a 50.
Well, I have a range of 600.
You will be at. I mean, they would have cover, but I mean, you got sharpshooter, so it's like whatever.
Yeah.
I think
I
I'll
can't
give
do
you.
anything this turn, but
I think I'll give you just a -2 because they do have some concealment a little bit, but
Alright.
the cover doesn't apply and the range isn't going to apply. So even if they're 600 feet away, you'll just have a -2 to hit because of the concealment
Perfect.
a little bit. It's dark, it's dark. They're on the water. I mean, there is some light, and they're swimming towards a big beacon of light. So I mean, that's why you're getting some of it. Squall. So just keep track of your distance. What's your
Okay.
movement? 50?
50.
Oh, so you
So
can't
with the dash,
actually.
I can move 100.
Yeah, but you can't actually catch them. You can't get any closer because they're continuing at their speed.
Right, but they can't get any farther either.
They can't get any further away from you. They can get further away from everyone else.
Right.
Which I know they're moving at 100 around.
My goal is to try and recover some of those commoners, and I think they're escorting them as food.
No,
or
there's
whatever.
no way the commoners made it out there. That
Oh, they're
you
still
just
under the
saw.
water.
That you just saw. Yeah, those commoners would still be
Like right down
on
here
their
where we
way
are.
out or the commoners can't swim at a 50.
Right.
So they're dead weight. So you think they're not far from the docks, the commoners.
Ready?
Squall, yeah. There's still
Alright,
one
this
out here in the
guy-
boat. There's a shark swimming around.
This guy's not been
And
bloodied
there's still
yet.
one up here.
So, Mr. Snot Rocket, we're gonna try the battle axe.
You turn around with your battle axe. And,
oh, because the bird was helping. Good
Yeah,
thing.
you turn around with your battle axe and the guy goes to duck under it and the bird like pecks him on the foot and he jumps up and then right in the line of your axe.
Sweet.
Oh.
I'm done.
Alright, so shark is gonna go underwater and underwater. Stuff is happening, trust me. You don't see it, but it's happening. Mangled nose. All right. He gets up. He knows you drug him back over here with lightning lure, Nostogamus. So he gets up and he flops his way over to here, and he tries to attack you with his stuff. let me take off his prone because he got up. And he's going to try to... Oh, I got Ember targeted.
Did he slip again?
If he does, he gets back up. He's got enough movement. Oh, no, he doesn't. He would burn up half and half. Does he fall
He
even
failed.
if he attempts to move in it? How does it worded, Grease?
Says cover a creature that enters the area or ends its turn.
Yeah, so he was already in the area, so he has to roll after he... So, yeah, okay, so after he attacks, he's going to fall down again. So he tries to spear now that he's got a spear. And he misses, and then he tries to bite. As he slips, he falls down again, and he tries to bite your leg. He's like...
Nice.
And Ember.
I'm going to move up a little bit and throw some fire at Mangled Nose again.
Arrange. Yeah, you would throw that before you got there, but okay, cool. Like from over here or whatever. 2 points. Singed him. Scuzzer.
Alright. Do you want me to do a perception to see if I can see where my hunter's mark is?
No. You
Can I
you
see
have
where
a
he's at then?
perfect idea where he's at.
Okay, and is he still underwater?
He is climbing up as we speak. You
Okay,
can't.
so
You don't have
over.
line of sight to him. You can hear him coming.
Alright, so then Scuzzer's gonna move. I wonder if I can jump over that grease.
Sure.
What do you need for that?
You need like a pretty high roll on a d20.
Athletics?
Yeah, it would be
Acrobatics?
athletics.
I got athletics.
It's athletics. A 10, I would have to look it up, but it's let's see. I don't know. 10 feet running. You got a running 5, 10, 15,
Yeah,
20
running
feet.
start.
And what's
Your
your
base
movement?
jump distance is based on your strength.
I was gonna move and dash, so I got a 30 movement.
Right, you do need a dash. So where you want to end up after you're done?
Well, I was gonna run straight ahead.
So go ahead and move your
He
token
can
to
jump.
where you want
He
to
can do a
end.
running long jump of 13 feet.
Yeah,
As long as
he
he
can
has
get
10
over it,
feet.
no problem. But he still has to dash to do it.
I went one too far. Right there is 60.
Yeah, so you run and jump over it and land and keep on trucking.
Does the prone Shahogin get a attack of opportunity? To be fair.
As you jump over him
Yeah.
with his spear as he's prone. Yeah, I think he would, but he's definitely going to have disadvantage on it, right? Let me give him disadvantage on his spear on you. As you jump over the top of him, he like stabs you in the calf.
Fucker.
I think he's got that one-handed though at the moment because he's trying to stand up, so he's only gonna do the D6, not the D8. And you're still concentrating. And you're done, right, Scuzzer?
Yeah, that was the end of my turn.
This shark's gonna go away for a little bit.
Well, I think I want to yell at Ember. He's coming up from behind you. Run.
As you run past him. He's coming up behind you,
Yeah.
run! This guy comes back up and I think the civilian would have freaking started running. And this guy's chasing after him with this freaking thing trying to put it on him. And he misses. Shahagan damage beret. Where the hell's this guy at? Oh, that's
He's
the
by wings.
that's the spitter, huh? So he turns around and let's see, if you do a ranged spit while you're in melee against a target that's not in melee with you, do you have disadvantage? Yeah, you would always have disadvantage, right? Because you're in melee. So he's going to take his disadvantage spit shot, and if he's got disadvantage anyways, he's going for frickin' squall again. And
He just wants to spit on him, doesn't
he just missed. I do, because it knocks him unconscious for an hour.
he?
It's baller. And then he tries to claw and misses with his damn claw, and he tries to bite. What the hell? How did the G get in the code? Oh, he misses. He can't hit shit. Scuzzer.
Oh, I'm back up, huh? And I still can't see the big guy yet because he's still down. Then I will.
Oh wait, where are you? Wait, where are you at? No, you can't quite see him yet.
All right, so this little fucker to stab me while I jump. I'll take a shot at him.
He's prone. You're gonna have disadvantage to hit him.
Oh, that's right. He's prone.
Shoot beret guy, or that sea burnt, relax burnt sienna.
This guy out here chasing the little girl.
Yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah.
gonna shoot the spitter.
Oh, now that I gave the civilian a face, he like
Yeah,
kill
but
it.
is it- But is it the creepy little girl from the horror films? You know.
It's the one
Little
from
girl
your
with grass
freaking
dragon.
Deadlands. That
Let her die.
Well, I'll take another shot at that bastard.
He's holding her up to his chest now,
And I missed twice.
using her as a human
I'm sorry.
shield.
He's gonna spit at you again, Squall. Sorry about that.
Bastard. That's all right. I need more grape juice. I'll be right back.
Yeah, we didn't take a break. If anyone needs to quickly go and just do it, we're gonna keep plugging along here. Krell, it's your turn.
All right. Well, do I see the Baron coming up?
Yeah, you see him climbing up that side of that dock over there. He's got his back to you.
All right. Then I'm gonna take a couple of shots at him.
Thinks he's got a little bit of cover from you because he's actually kind of like right here under that awning a little bit.
Okay. So you want a -2?
Well, don't you have sharpshooter?
Yeah.
So yeah,
do.
he
It
thinks
wouldn't
he's got cover. He doesn't know you're a sharpshooter though. So
He's about to find out.
yeah, I don't think he's gonna survive. He's pretty wounded already. He was mad. He goes down.
I rolled a 1 for damage.
And I think he only had like 3 or 4 hit points left. You still did 16 points of damage with a 1. Wah. I only did.
All right, then I'm gonna send my other shot over that way to the one with the little girl.
We
And
need to get
I
that one
am
for you on
going
this
to
table.
definitely. I'm going to add a trip attack to this.
Shoot him in the leg. No.
Let's kill him.
Do you know what he tripped over? He tripped over his head that you shot off his shoulders.
There we go.
He's like,
All right, so that clears them out.
thunk, thunk, thud. The little girl's
think
she's terrified. She's gonna have nightmares forever.
And then I'm gonna fly out 50 towards that longboat,
Okay.
and then that'll be my move.
As you take off and you look back, you realize that the little girl is actually a halfling. You're like, oh, it's not
Halfling
so bad
adult.
then, right? She throws up her stubby hand. Thank you,
Cabbage head, tufty toes.
Nystagmus.
I'm gonna go ahead and shocking grasp this guy who's prone.
Wait. So give me a deception check.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and roll to hit. All right, so you reach out like to help him up, and he grabs a hold of your hand as you shocking grasp him.
Fucking wicked.
I love it.
And he goes to get up, and he's like, and the grease kind of turns blue and kind of ignites a little too, like woo, as you cook him like a bug on a bug lamp.
Anybody got some tartar sauce?
Nice. And I'm gonna head out a little bit onto the docks and just see what I can see. I guess.
Yeah, you
Why
see
don't you,
the
see where
forearm.
City Guard are at.
See the forearm Baron slip back into the water there, kabloosh, and that's about it. The guards will be here probably in maybe 3 to 4 more rounds. They're booking over here. It'll take them out maybe a minute max to get over here. Ember?
Alright, so I turn around because of what Scuzzer said and see the guy get shot. So I'm gonna move up. See the other guy get shot. So I'll toss some fire at the spitter.
Give him some love. He's still up.
Once again, the
That
bless
guy.
saved our butts.
Yeah, if you ever do math on how much bless actually helps you, you'd be surprised on how effective it is. It is dumbfounding. I did
Well,
it one
just
time.
cast bless and then stand around and wait for somebody to need a heal. You know.
Or you cantrip.
Cantrip. Yep.
It really helps when you use sharpshooter.
Squall.
Oh, hello, Mr. Sahwagan. Tell the dead. And he fails.
And he still survives.
Oh no.
Oh, that's pathetic. That is pathetic. Boing. Sound like a ship's bell. Okay, wings. Or somebody.
Still helping Squall.
Top of the round, Krell.
Krell is booking it out. So if he sees anybody within range, he's going to take a couple of shots at him, but he's trying to see what he can see out there, what they're going to.
Okay, yeah, there's a couple of Shahagan if you want to like shoot at them. We'll just say you get a couple, you drop one of them. Two shots, you probably could drop one of them. So
Sure.
I'll subtract one from that encounter.
Oh, all right.
That's not a clue.
So
Scuzzer.
now Scuzzer can bonus action the hunter's mark over to the spitter.
Spitter.
And then he's going to take a shot at him. Hopefully
Like-
hit him this time.
Pop up from behind these barrels and crates. And
It's another miss.
shoot, lands right between his legs, sticking in the dock. Thunk. He looks up at you, kind of big fish-eyed. And you hit him in the
Finally
chest.
Hit his ass. And he's been injured, right? He's wounded.
Yeah.
So let me find a Colossus Slayer since I haven't used it all night. There it is. Finally got his ass.
And you blast him off into the water.
Right in his big fish eye.
And that's it, right? That's all you guys can see. So, well, let's do a little bit more initiative here. Ember, is there anything you wanted to do real quick? Like, what's y'all's thought process here? You see
Well, I thought
Krell
about it was
going,
Squall
yeah,
first.
firing out way out into the harbor at like some splashy things in the water. Is all you guys can make out.
So I'm going to head toward the end of the pier. And as I pass Nystagmus, do we plan on going out there?
Well, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna jump into the water and see if I can't find one of these Sahagin pulling these civilians away.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna shorten up some of the map here a little bit with a few things. And I'm gonna put these guys back on the about where they're at from you guys in the water, plus they've moved 40 feet. So they're where they're at plus 40. And these guys are this way, pulling a big O body. They have
They're dragging a Baron back.
the Baron's body out into the harbor.
Mm-hmm.
Dinner time.
Yeah, they got him in his mouth. They got their mouths and swimming.
Nystagmus
two of
still
his-
has
two
the
of his
honk,
arms.
correct?
You hope so.
I hocked it.
So he's got a couple cases of wine he's looking at. It's like, I traded it.
Magic beans.
We found some more of Neverember's wine here.
What about the civilians that they pulled over the side? Do we see any of those?
Yeah, I took the C's off, but they're with those three groups, the three S's. There's a civilian with
Okay.
each of them.
Got it.
That's why they're kind of going a little slow too. They're dragging the civilian. They can't swim very well.
All right, so I would have been able to, because it was my turn before Ember. back there. You went from Scuzzer to Ember and skipped me for some reason.
Did I?
Yeah, and I've got a swim speed of 40. So using my dash movement, I could be 80 feet out there.
And I said that they were 40 feet from their distance now, so you could be right up on them this round, right?
Yes.
Like
Yes.
there.
They're 40 feet from there, so let's see.
Yeah.
Yeah, if they were 40 feet from there, yeah, I'd be right up,
Yeah.
right up on them.
You know, the sharks are kind of there too, but
Right.
the Shahagan's the one that's got the civilian, so I don't know who you're going for
Right.
first.
Well, I've used my action to dash to get there, so I'm
Yeah.
not gonna do anything. I just wanted to get there.
The Stogamus.
Okay, so I would probably also dive into the water and move 30 feet out. And then probably try to hit this Sahagin that's carrying the closest, I guess the closest one, the stylish whiskers. Try to hit him with a frostbite. See if I can get him to drop this civilian.
So you could get to like there with your movement.
Okay, sure. I'll get right up there. Actually, no, that probably doesn't work. Yeah, I'll just frostbite at that guy. Let's see.
Ah, he succeeds.
Oh, all right. But that's it. I'm good.
When you're just gonna come back over to me.
Sorry, my computer was at 100%. Stupid Streamlabs. Turn some special effects off. Wings. Shark number 5. Well, he's like, ooh, food. So he's like circling around. He comes around here and tries to put some squall in his mouth. And he does have buddies with him, so he's got advantage. Pack tactics. You're not incapacitated, right? Oh, the ally's not.
No.
The ally's not capacitated. So he tries to bite you and hits. So he gets a little chunk of you in his mouth. He's like, and this guy's gonna keep moving. Oh, the shark couldn't move. Stylish whiskers. So yeah, he's gonna try to spear you. No, he's just gonna try to claw you. He wouldn't have his spear out. He's like, eh. And he misses, and he tries to bite at you, and he misses. Shark number 4 and that guy, they're continuing swimming. They're going kind of slow. Reef shark number 1. Escorting. Escort duty. Top of the round, Scuzzer.
Alright, Scuzzer is going to move on over here.
Oh, I was like, where the hell are you? Way down there.
Oh, that was 5. $25 left. If I move to there, can I see these sharks? Are they underwater?
Oh, yeah, they're about 30 feet down and getting deeper as they go out. These guys are like 50 feet down.
Alright, so he's going to use a dash then. . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . . moving dashed there. And there's still 40 more feet in front of me, correct?
Yeah. So let's go ahead and
Yeah, you can move me back 40 if you want.
we'll just say you got to there.
All right. And that's the end of my turn.
Number 1. Swimming. Krell.
Krell's gonna keep shooting whoever he can see.
Staying ahead of the pack.
Yep.
All right, so the group out there has reached that light, and then they go down.
You got a submarine?
No, they go,
Oh.
and they use their gills, because they can swim underwater. They're fish
So the
people.
boat went under.
No, the boat is still out in the harbor.
Or they just all
The
abandoned
longboat.
ship.
Yeah, they jumped off and started swimming out there. And
All right, I want to keep flying out towards that longboat.
okay, Squall.
Yes, man.
So I thought that the longboat was there, and as Krell saw them, they all jumped out of the longboat and started swimming. That's when he started chasing them. Is that correct?
Yep,
So
that is
longboat's
correct.
now empty.
The longboat is now empty, yes. It's a Shahagan barnacle covered underwater kind of longboat. Submarine boat. Davy Jones's locker kind of rowboat.
All right, so I'm going to have to try to just use the battle axe against this guy. And that is a hit. And now he's bloodied.
He bloodied his stylish whiskers. He doesn't like that.
Mhm.
Shark wants some of you. Tries to bite you. And misses. Gets a hold of your armor. Shakes you a little. Those guys continue. I just can't move them off the map anymore. Same with those guys. Nostagamus.
All right. Yeah. Trying to figure out what I'm gonna do here. I'm just gonna keep going after the stylish whiskers for now, I guess.
Not with that, you're not. Oh, that was a save. He's like, you get him in the mouth. Holy
That's
shit.
pretty good.
Well, that's decent.
Nice.
He's like, you be frills about the thieves. As he tries to bite Squall first with his disadvantage. And he misses. I think that is because he had disadvantage too. And then he tries to scratch him. And he misses. He sucks. Ember.
All right, so I'm going to quickly start drawing on the pier.
Like hopscotch drawing?
Tic-tac-toe.
So I dropped it onto the chat. It's a 1-minute ritual for. It says a large quasi-real horse-like creature. So I'm trying to summon a hippocampus.
Well, no, a ritual takes 10 minutes. So either you're casting it as a 10-minute spell or you're casting it as a 1-minute spell and burning the 3rd level spell slot.
All right, then I'll be doing it for 10 minutes, but it has a speed of 100. So once it does show up, I'll be able to zip out there at 200 feet per round.
Wait a second. Let's do the math on it. If you left now, what's your swim speed? Do you have a swim speed?
No, I would have to change into my
Fish.
Mariners.
And what does that give
armor,
you
which
as
I
a
don't
swim
have.
speed?
That gives me a swim speed of 60, but I'm not wearing it. I'm wearing my ersatz leather.
Oh, yeah. It would take you about the same time to change, I suppose, as it would be to cast the ritual. Okay, so you, why don't you move over here by these barrels and sit down and get comfy and lean up against them, get a little shade anyways, and start casting your ritual there. And Reef Shark 4 swimming. This one wants some fish food from Squall. Oh, not advantage, disadvantage. Yeah, advantage. What am I doing? Losing it. Ah, Munchy Munch. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
He bit the bless out of you. He bit the holy bless out of you.
Yes.
And those guys are gone. Top of the round. He's going to try to bite the bless back on you. Squall's getting eaten.
Where the hell are these rolls coming from?
I don't know, but doesn't look good for the old bait.
Nah, I'm fine. I go all
Krell.
day.
Krell's continuing heading out there. If he sees anything, he'll shoot at it, but otherwise.
Yeah, we're assuming you're getting a
Wants to get
pop
closer.
shot off. Yeah, you're not going to get any more shots off, actually. They went down. So,
I head towards that boat
2.
and see if there's anything in it that I can't see from where I'm at.
So, what are you, about 250 now from where we started? Yeah, 100 and 100. I think you got about another 50 somewhere. Yeah, you can see because some of this light off of this beacon is reflecting back down into the water, and you can see down about 70, 80 feet. There's some kind of cave that they're swimming into, like on the floor of the harbor. There's like a decent sized cave opening on the floor, and that's what they're swimming down into. You know, you can kind of see it from the angle. You know, you're coming down there. You can see a little bit of light, but beyond that, it's dark. You can't make anything else out.
Okay.
So Nostagamus.
All right, we're sticking with the same thing, going after that Sahagin.
Sahugin Sahagins. He likes it. He likes it.
Yeah, he
Alright,
does.
so the shark eats the little girl. No, I'm kidding.
What are these little girls doing on the docks anyway?
Right? Well, they're a bunch of halflings. It's a halfling dock. Wings is gonna help you. He's gonna help you study. Squall.
All right. That's the first one that bit me right there.
Bad shark.
Yeah. Bad shark, bad shark.
These guys aren't wusses, but
All right.
swam away. Scuzzer.
Guzzler is going to move his hunter's mark over onto Baby Shark, Reef Shark 3, and take a couple shots at him, see if I can't help out Squall there. Uh-oh.
Who are you
Use
trying to
your
help
longbow
out?
underwater.
Oh yeah, I used the wrong one. It should have been the crossbow. They're both the same +7 though.
They both had the same fumble rolled.
Right.
You trying to
I
help
just
out
put a-
Squall? You like shooting over there,
Yeah, I
and you
tried to help
fumbled,
him out.
and you fumbled.
Yeah.
How many hit points does
Yeah, I
Squall
fumbled.
have?
Oh god.
No,
Oh,
it's
he's got quite a
just a
few.
miss. It's just a miss.
Oh, okay.
It's just an
All right.
automatic miss.
I put that arrow back on and took a crossbow bolt off. Let me try to do that again. See if I can't get better.
It was all worth the look on Marbania's face when I said how many hit points do you have left.
That was a good
Can't
thing my
take-
camera wasn't
Oh,
working.
he
There we
makes a
go.
crit next, just
You
a
can't take
standard
extra
crit.
attack with the crossbow.
Oh, that's
Oh
right.
shit.
Crossbow expert feat.
Damn it. I forgot I was underwater.
Yeah,
Can't use the longbow underwater, so that second attack doesn't count. Sorry, Squall.
That's all right.
you need to get a clip. That's what you need to get. Or a magazine. Maybe a
Right.
magazine.
Repeating crossbow.
Hell yeah. Let's just break the rules.
You see that
Huh.
Russian guy on?
There's
On
one in the
YouTube.
comprehensive equipment manual.
Yeah, we just need to buy one.
Alright, so we're taking those guys out of here. Because what we're going to say is you guys won.
Did we get this this captured
Level up.
person back?
I'm assuming that you guys are going to chase down the other ones and get those two back too, right?
Yep.
All right, so after all said and done, you guys can take 10 minutes if you want to get those civilians back up on the docks and get your belongings back together. It would take you 10 minutes, and then you guys could head out to where Krell went. 10 minutes is what I'm trying to say to Krell.
I got it. I can circle the area for 10 minutes.
So while he's doing that, I'm going to use the healer's kit on myself and anybody else that that needs it.
I'm gonna go around the docks and collect up some of them arrows I shot.
You would have time to collect any loots too, and I don't think I rolled loots for that. So let me get
Those
that.
guards will finally show up.
Let me get that rolling because that's going to take. Does anybody need to roll anything in the chat window?
Now just move me up here
Now-
on the dock, Drake, if you would.
Oh, let me unlock tokens. Sorry, and
Okay.
I'm going to take you out of initiative rounds, and let me get that rolling.
Just like the city guard to show up after the action's done.
Well, they weren't actually that far behind. I mean, less than a minute away. I mean,
It's better response time than I get here.
right? I mean, all right. So we're gonna start off next time with you guys out at the beacon with Krell.
Scuzzer, you want me to use the healer's kit on you?
Yeah, you're not gonna get a.
Sure. Yeah, that
You're
thing
not gonna
poked
get
me,
a
didn't it?
rest. So.
Yeah, might as well if you can.
How are the rest of them getting out? Are they just swimming and stuff?
Rest of who?
Rest of the group getting out there.
Yeah, they all got to swim, right? Everybody got a swim speed.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I think the slowest is a 50. What's the slowest swim speed? 40?
No, I've
No, I
only
think-
got a 30.
A
Yeah,
30?
mine's only 32.
So
Well, I've got the ring of swimming, which gives a swim speed of 40. So you can move 80 feet using a dash action.
well, yeah,
got
we
60
meant as a
speed.
base.
Rolling
Yeah.
and rolling and rolling. Anybody
Yeah.
else? Krell's gone.
I'm waiting to roll for an
I'm
inspiration
circling the
card.
area, letting you guys know where to come out to.
I guess these guys were loaded with a bunch of crap.
Nystagmus, you want me to use the healer's kit on you, or are you good to hang on to this because we're not going to get a rest? You may need the kit later.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm only down 3 hit points.
Yeah, I'd say 5 and above. I'd use it on somebody, but
Didn't we give away that robe with stars?
Actually,
Yeah.
actually, I think you guys did so well that somehow it magically ended up back in the party.
I'll take that.
Cool.
Magic missiles? Anybody?
Heck yeah.
I think a couple of people have wands, don't they? Magic missile wand anybody
Yeah,
can
I have a
use. It's
wand.
pretty nice. I like it. Oh, look, it quit rolling. Party. Where's the party? I should have had the party sheet ready to go. What the hell? Slacker.
Oh my god, it's about 500 things in there.
I know. So, let me run through it
I'm
real
looking
quick
at the party
and
inventory.
double see what needs to be ID'd before I drop it in there.
I'm gonna roll for an inspiration card.
Hey, some potions of
I'll do the same.
climbing. 5 potions of healing. That's not bad. That comes in handy right about now. And I thought I saw some scrolls. Scroll of Sacred Flame.
Why would you have a scroll of a cantrip? And it has to be on your casting list anyway.
I guess if you
I guess-
didn't have that cantrip.
Right, right.
Oh yeah. Good call. And here it comes. You guys pull all these sacks and shit up. Look, Fantasy Grounds froze up. It's such a big list. And I think with that, I'm gonna say goodbye to the stream. Goodbye, stream. Thanks for watching. We're gonna end it here as far as the stream goes, but we'll catch you guys next Tuesday, same bat channel. But Thursday, come over to Marbania's channel and watch us play some Deadlands, some Western D&D. And then on his channel again on Friday, Veneric is DMing Curse of Strahd. And then a bunch of us play in Rob's stream on Saturday. And I'm DMing Descent into Avernus. So, and then we start back on Tuesday again. And there's a lot of DM prep in there somewhere. Yep. But that's it. So thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Later.